Tired of the negativity? Looking for a shot of optimism? Well, I have an inspiring story to make you smile right after this. This episode of Misfits and Crackpots is brought to you by Well-Crafted Story. Is your team struggling to communicate your company's value and convert prospects into clients? Well-Crafted Story specializes in corporate storytelling for businesses around the world. Coach Jimmy Hayes Nelson, yours truly, Dr. Danny Brissell, and our expert team will fly to your location to work directly with your people, teaching them how to craft and deliver your company's story in a way that truly resonates and converts. Whether you're preparing for investor pitches, sales presentations, or client meetings, we'll transform how your entire team communicates your mission, vision, and value proposition. Don't let another quarter pass with missed opportunities. Get your free story blueprint today at freestoryguide.com and discover how the right story can become your company's most powerful business tool. That's guide like a tour guide. Your company's success story starts here. Visit freestoryguide.com now. You're just a well-crafted story away from 7 figures. Hello there, my friend, and welcome to Misfits and Crackpots. Short, inspiring stories for busy people. I'm Dr. Danny Brissell. This is a podcast for those interested in extraordinary stories about ordinary people and companies. Consider it your dose of positivity and inspiration for the week. Anil Ambani said, "Concentration can be cultivated. One can learn to exercise willpower, discipline one's body, and train one's mind." This week's success strategy: focus. Phuket is Thailand's largest and perhaps most famous island. It earned the moniker Pearl of the Andaman for its incomparable beauty and its radiant charm that stands out in the Andaman Sea, much like a pearl in the ocean. This gem of an island shines with its stunning white sand beaches, crystal clear turquoise waters, lush tropical forest, and vibrant cultural experiences, all of which contribute to its reputation as a jewel of a destination for international travelers. Its hospitality is unmatched, as Phuket welcomes all with its enchanting mix of natural beauty, cultural richness, and vibrant energy. The warmth and friendliness of the Thai people, coupled with the island's world-class amenities, make the island a place where memories are made. Indeed, visitors on the morning of December 26, 2004, experienced an unforgettable stay. The island's pristine beaches were a picture of holiday bliss. Families from around the world basked in the warmth of the sun. Children built sandcastles, and the rhythmic ebb and flow of the Andaman Sea whispered promises of serenity. It was a scene replicated across many of the idyllic coastal regions surrounding the Indian Ocean, a clear indication of the allure of these tropical paradises. Tilly Smith, like scores of others, was a visitor to the region, there to soak in the beauty of the landscape. It was the winter season back home, and Phuket presented the perfect respite from the chill of England, promising a Christmas season filled with sand, sea, and sunshine. She had traveled there to relax and immerse herself in the vibrancy of Thai culture, unaware that her trip would become significant for reasons far beyond what she could have imagined. Her observation, understanding, persistence, and courage would soon prove life-changing for her and many others. As the morning progressed, something unusual caught Tilly's eye. The sea, which moments before had been gently lapping at the shore, began to retreat rapidly, leaving behind an exposed seabed, frothing bubbles, fish floundering in the sudden shallows, and a sense of unease among Tilly and a few other observant onlookers. While many were intrigued by this natural spectacle, seizing the opportunity to explore the suddenly accessible ocean floor or to capture the moment on camera, Tilly sensed a deeper, more ominous significance in the phenomenon. This recognition was not born out of a vacuum. Just weeks earlier, Tilly had learned about the detailed signs preceding tsunamis, how, before the devastating waves strike, the sea often retreats dramatically, a natural warning, if one knows to look for it. This critical piece of information, seemingly abstract at the time, now flashed across her mind with urgent clarity. Understanding the imminent danger, Tilly tried to convince her family of the need to act. They were skeptical, to say the least. After all, the weather was beautiful and the sea, so integral to the daily life and tourism industry of the region, offered no hint of the impending catastrophe to the casual observer. Still, the urgency in Tilly's voice convinced them to alert hotel staff, who made the crucial decision to evacuate the beach. They did not know it at the time, but this swift action, spurred by Tilly's determination and persistence, undoubtedly saved over 100 lives. See, Tilly was correct. An earthquake had occurred off the west coast of northern Sumatra, Indonesia, triggering a tsunami. Despite its immense magnitude, the lack of a robust international system for tsunami alerts at the time meant that the critical information did not reach the people in Phuket in time. While some areas may have felt the tremors, there was no widespread understanding that such an earthquake could generate a series of massive waves capable of reaching the shores of Thailand with such deadly force. As the tsunami hit, the devastation was unimaginable. Coastal communities across 14 countries were affected, with over 230,000 lives lost in one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded history. The waves that hit Thailand that morning brought unimaginable destruction, wiping away entire villages, claiming thousands of lives, and leaving a scar on the landscape and the hearts of those affected. The lack of an immediate warning system resulted in a tragedy that underscored the need for international cooperation in disaster preparedness and highlighted the critical importance of public education on natural disaster signs and responses. In the wake of the disaster, efforts were made to improve early warning systems and to educate coastal populations and visitors on how to recognize and react to signs of a tsunami, with the hope that such a calamity would not catch the people of Phuket or any other region unprepared again. Tilly and her family made it onto the second floor of their hotel as the tsunami surged forward, obliterating everything before it. From the safety of a balcony, they witnessed the destruction unfold. And while there were several injuries to guests at Tilly's hotel, not a single fatality was recorded. The aftermath of the tsunami was a time of grieving and rebuilding for many. For Tilly and her family, it was also a period of reflection on the incredible series of events that led to their intervention on the beach. The world took notice, too. Tilly's insistence on the danger they were in, her ability to articulate what she had learned, and her determination to be heard turned her into a global sensation. She was honored by a French magazine and invited by the United Nations to meet U.S. President Bill Clinton, then the UN Special Envoy for Tsunami Relief. British tabloids dubbed her the Angel of the Beach, as her story became a beacon of hope. Recognized for her bravery and quick thinking, Tilly Smith was an unlikely hero. After all, she was only 10 years old at the time. Fortunately for her and over 100 others, she'd been paying attention to her teacher's geography lesson on tsunamis a couple of weeks before. In the face of one of the greatest tragedies of the 21st century, her actions stand out and remind us that anyone, anywhere, any age, can change the course of events for the better. See, friend, inspiration is all around us. You just have to look for it. Thanks for listening. Join us next week for another inspiring story about misfits and crackpots. Misfits and Crackpots is a production of Success Media, produced by Terrence Wishner. Sound effects by Alessandro Lucati, courtesy of Pixabay. Thank you for tuning in. If you love today's story, there's so much more to explore in the book Misfits and Crackpots by yours truly, Dr. Danny Brissell. Grab your copy now on Amazon and dive deeper into the extraordinary lives of those who dared to change the world. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share the podcast with fellow misfits who love inspiring stories. See you next time.